Good evening, Jai. It seems so fucking early. It's good morning, bunny. How are you guys today? It is so dark out right now because obviously it would be like 4:30 a.m. if we didn't do daylight savings. No, it's evening for you, Jai. You can say good evening. Um, we're making a few different things. I've already posted for today and tomorrow's dinner. So all of that's already on Discord. I am tired obviously cuz it's fucking 5:30 in the morning, but I thought I would have been way more tired. I couldn't sleep yesterday or last night. I couldn't get to sleep. I kept having weird dreams. I've been having the weirdest dreams lately. Oh my god, this song is so loud. Okay, I have to get my oh wait, I already got my crock pot down. Thank you for redeeming hydrate. Hold on, You need to grab coffee. Amen. I'm thinking about making maybe some matcha today. All right. You guys already know we're making some oats. Okay, it doesn't matter how often I clean this goddamn thing. There's always fucking dog hair or cat hair everywhere. All right. Let's do the cat one today. I like this song a lot, but it's like a lot. This is definitely like not morning music at all, but that's okay. I had a lovely strawberry matcha iced latte from Starbucks on Saturday. I'm so jealous. I love strawberry matcha. Okay, so there's a local coffee shop because I don't go to Starbucks anymore because of course I'm an asshole like that. But anyway, so I don't go to Starbucks anymore because I don't support Starbucks. And which like if you do, like hey, no hey, I don't. And god damn it. How is there dog hair in this? Jesus Christ. Nobody wants to eat your hair, Nora. Okay. I go to this local coffee shop and they make the best strawberry matcha. I don't even know how to explain it other than it is literally divine. So we're making pecan pie inspired oats today. Why does that feel greasy? What? All right. Oh, now we got a little usher going on. Okay. I really don't know what this playlist has on it. It's one of my new daily mixes or whatever. So I'm going to do just a little over 2 cups of oats. My oats recipe really doesn't change. Like the base of the recipe pretty much stays the same. So we add a little bit of baking soda. We add a little bit of salt. Oh, why is everything wet? I washed this yesterday. It's all right. Let's just ready to blow. I'm so happy that people drink matcha because honestly, matcha is they call it a very clean form of um, caffeine. All right, that was like a half a pinch. I'm just going to do just a little bit more. There we go. I tend to go to Costco, but Starbucks was this. Oh, that makes sense. That's weird. So they have like Starbucks and like a movie theater? That's kind of cool. All right, so for this recipe, I'm adding some cinnamon. We've got our salt, our baking powder, our oats in there. I'm going to do a little bit of nutmeg. Thank you for the lurk, Jai. Hopefully you're feeling better today. All right, we got a little bit of nutmeg in there. You don't need a lot of nutmeg. I'm also going to do just a little bit of allspice. There we go, that's good. And a little bit of clove. Kind of like an apple or a pumpkin pie or an apple pie type spice on in there. I kind of feel like that goes well with the pecan pie. I don't know what this recipe on Pinterest specifically says, but let's see. So yeah, I don't know how to make the strawberry matcha, but I like to make my own matcha, and I made oat milk. I accidentally put way too much maple syrup in it, but it's so good. Okay. All right, so now let's do our whatchamacallit. We've got all our base in there. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to make sure there's nothing in here. Perfect. Turn on the exhaust here. Now we're going to do the wet ingredients. I do like to do these in a separate bowl, not just pour it right on in there, because sometimes it doesn't mix very well if you don't do them in a separate bowl. So let's just move this out of the way. Go to the second cooking screen. Yeah, yeah. All right, I need an egg. And again, my milk has a lot of maple syrup, so I'm not going to use quite as much maple syrup as I normally would in this recipe. I do need to use some, but I don't need as much. All right, so we're going to do an egg. Ooh. Ooh. Did everybody have a good rest of your Sunday? We were kind of a little bit lazy. What did we do? I don't even remember. Not really, actually. We weren't lazy. I had to run errands yesterday. I feel like I just had to run errands a lot, this weekend. Which, hey, nothing wrong with that. I'd rather get it done. Okay. I love maple syrup. All right. What do we got here? All right, we did an egg. We're gonna do some vanilla. We did. Good girl, Nora. We did some maple syrup. We're gonna do add a little bit of vanilla in there. Oh, I also want to add flaxseed. I do like to add flaxseed. Flaxseed does not add like any flavor, but it does add obviously just a little bit more protein in there, and of course fiber, which are both needed. All right, and I add quite a bit because again, it does not add any flavor to our oats, and everybody needs more fiber in their diet. Okay. I have a feeling I'm gonna need more milk. I might have to use the rest of my milk, but we'll see. All right. All right, we want to give this a really good mix, a really good stir, because we want to get all of the cinnamon and all that jazz mixed in pretty well. Yeah, I do need a little bit more milk. Okay, not quite the whole thing, but... Alright, beautiful. Now the only thing I want to see if it does is if it tells me to put the pecans right on top or not. Alright, beautiful. We're not going to need the maple syrup again today. We're also making a salad, a beet salad. Oh, I don't need these eggs either. Actually, I don't need any of this. There's just a little bit of milk left. I might as well make a matcha. So we'll kick that out. I don't even know if that's enough for a matcha. Our temp is at 375. Okay. So we're going to keep this over here to the side because now we're going to make the pecan topping. So apparently we have to actually make it. And I did need the... Ooh. So for the topping, we need some butter, maple syrup, and pecans. All right. Now you can use vegan butter. I'm not. I don't use vegan butter. I'm not a vegan. How much? 2 tablespoons? You got it. Baby. And I'm lazy, so I'm not going to chop up my pecans, but you can. I'm not going to. All right, let's get our 2 tablespoons of butter in there. Love may shine. All right, we'll let that melt. Guys, I made cookies yesterday, of course, because I had a banana I needed to use. I didn't make it because I'm like addicted to cookies or anything. I mean, I am. I feel like I make cookies every fucking week. All right, we're gonna let that kind of melt on the stove. Then we're gonna add some pecans, and we're also going to add, let me get my pecans, our maple syrup, and that's gonna be like our topping. They had quite a bit of maple syrup, but that's okay. I'm just gonna pour the 1/4 cup and get it ready. I feel like we got some good bops going on this morning. It is so early. Maple syrup is just so good. There's no escape. That maple syrup was gifted to me by my in-laws, PK's grandma. They have a farm in Vermont that they you know, a cup of pecans. I just put my cup away. Of course I put my cup away. Okay, so we're also making a beet and sweet potato salad. So we're going to be cutting up those here shortly. Is that the lips I'm on the rise? Although, where the freak-a-leak are my beets? Are they in here? Where did PK put them? Yeah, he put them in here. I love me a good beet salad. All right, our butter is melted. So, okay. Two tablespoons of butter and maple syrup. So we're gonna add that. Not feeling much better, but definitely getting there. Oh, Jai. I'm sorry, honey. Is your little one sick too? Hopefully he's not sick. Alright, so I'm just gonna kind of like melt these like into each other just for like 30 seconds a minute. I'm on medium heat. I do not want to burn this. And then we're gonna add the pecans and we're gonna let that warm up. Just you? Oh boy. Did it already hit them? Okay. Let's add in our pecans. I want to just heat them up until like I want them to be completely coated, but I want them to kind of thicken up a little bit. Oh, it's already creating this beautiful nutty aroma. I might actually just do a few more pecans than that. You know what? I might as well just use this. I'm not going to use this whole thing. Pecans are really good for you too. Walnuts and pecans are very good for you. The thing about tree nuts is you don't want to have too much of them. Because you can get a selenium toxicity. I mean, you'd have to eat quite a bit, like every day to, well, actually you don't, but you shouldn't eat too much. It is okay to have them once in a while, because a lot of people are actually very deficient in selenium. Begins to fade. All right. So we've got our beets here. I do want to peel them. What do I got on my shit? Perfect. We're getting nice and bubbly. Good morning, Darth. How are you, sweetheart? Our pecans are pecanin'. So they are bubbling up, which is perfect. I just kind of want them to absorb this buttery maple syrup liquid here. Just waiting for the coffee to touch the soul. I believe I hear that. I haven't even made my matcha yet. I mean, I really don't need matcha. You love beetroot? I love beets. Alright, we gotta let that thicken up just a little bit longer, and then that's gonna go on there, and then this is gonna go in the oven. I have it at 375 degrees. This is 350, so I guess I'll turn it down to 350. And then, for our beet and sweet potato, what the fuck am I doing here? Let's pull up my beet and sweet potatoes, because I want to see how long those need to bake for. My lonely heart goes, I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna be the heat with somebody. I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves Oh, this smells so fucking good. All right, we're starting to thicken up a little bit, so that's perfect. I want that to all get nice and coated. It just needs another like minute or so. Ooh, somebody. Ooh, oh God, don't get on my thing. All right, guys. Again, I know you always come here for my singing. 350, perfect. All right. I wanna dance with somebody. So the beet salad is actually super easy. I don't know if you guys have ever had beet salad, but I love beets on my salad. Oh, oh yes, this is perfect. So guys, this is like coating very nicely. This is our topping for our pecan pie oats. Oh, this is looks so good. I'm just gonna let it go for another like minute. It is soaking it up very nicely. We're basically candying them a little bit before we put them on top of the oats. Darth, what kind of foods have you been making and how was your weekend? All right. I also want to get my cup ready. I do want to make some matcha. Oh, dance. All right. I don't really have that much milk left, but we're going to make do with what we've got. With somebody who loves me. Always. It's always way too short. You know, honestly, when are they going to change it so that we get 3-day weekends? I think that should be like law. I mean, I guess I could have done that if I wanted to be a nurse and work, you know, I could have had a 4-day week, you know, and done 3/12s or 3/16s for OT, but I didn't want to be a nurse. I still don't want to be a nurse. I mean, I can't complain. My job is not hard, but all right, I'm just going to top. Oh, these are so beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. My only thing is like, I almost wish I had done the whole bag of, excuse me, Bean. I got my baby. All right, so it's not really coating the top very well, but okay, that's okay. Okay. So it's not really covering all of it, but that's okay. You get it in every bite. That's all that matters to me. All right, that's going in for 35 minutes. Let's get our beets ready. Pork ravioli. That sounds delicious. Yeah, right. 3 hours? I think not. It's going to take a lot longer than that to get to Darth's. If it takes 9.5 hours to get from New York to California, it's going to take a hell of a lot longer to get to Darth from Australia. Alright, you know what? Do this right here. My hands are going to get dirty, and I just need to accept the fact that that's what happens. So I'm peeling my beets. We're going to cube it. You're eating toast? Probably for the better. I'm surprised you're keeping toast down. You are more welcome. I want dog snuggles. Wait, I better be fucking invited. Oh, also, guys, PK has decided to create for his TikTok, because he doesn't really use TikTok. You know, Nora, I don't know if that was good for you to eat, but... So, PK has decided to make our animals a TikTok with his TikTok account just because he wasn't using his TikTok account. So you're gonna go visit Darth, but you're not gonna come visit me? I'm on the way. Um, so PK decided, let's do, with my account, let's just make it an animal account. So if you search on TikTok, Life, Lyfe, Lyfe in black and white, that is now our animals. So far, we only have a video with Poe. We're gonna try to post 3 times a week, cause they're just so cute. And I love doing it. Like, I'm like, oh, I always want to do like an animal trend on TikTok. I just think they're so cute and funny. And then I have like a collage of all my animal stuff. Is fucked and TikTok knows I can't eat. So, oh my god. So I kid you not. I always want food. Obviously, I always want food and drink TikTok to come up. Right? Of course. Duh. Except for it never fucking does. I never get food and drink TikTok on my fucking For You page. Until I was so sick the other day. And I couldn't eat. And I couldn't stop vomiting. And everything was disgusting me. That's when I started getting food and drink content. So I feel ya. Oh, I don't have it on the socials page. I'm surprised that one works. I don't even know if that's all right. I think most of it's right. I haven't changed much. Get higher. But yeah, it's Lyfe in black and white. That's the name of the animals. All right, we're doing all the beats. Oh, good morning, PK. There you go. So yeah, go follow it, because it's going to have Nora, Penny, and Poe content. Rap and roll. Supernatural. So yeah, it'll be a nice thing, and then like, you know, we'll always have all these videos of the animals, and I just think that's beautiful and wonderful, because you know, sometimes you want something to remember your animals on and like keep things, so that's why we want to do TikTok. Alright, we're gonna cut that up. Alright. Let's get this out of here. We can get higher. I don't know why I need to wash my hands, because I'm just gonna make them messy again, but that's okay. What's the profile picture? It is Penny and Poe snuggling together. That's what it is. So a white circle, essentially, because they're cuddling with each other. That's the profile picture. So yeah. We're gonna try to post 3 times a week. If there's any trends you want us to see us do, we can try. Obviously, just note they're animals. They listen sometimes. Yeah, Penny, Poe, and Nora content. Alright, so I'm just going to cut off the tops here really quick. Walk by. Because who doesn't love dog and kitty cat content, right? Just can't get enough. I'm so into you. Listen, I started making a matcha and then I never finished. I should get a sheet pan out first, actually, before I do anything else. I do kind of want to cube these up a little bit smaller. Then that. Alright, let me get out a sheet pan. I don't know if beets are in season technically right now, because they're really small, but that's okay. Alright, I am gonna get a whatchamacallit. Oh wait, I already have one out. Oh shit, sorry guys. Jazzy! Hi Jazzy, how are you? What time is it there? Do I want them even smaller than that? No. Don't eat my beet. I think I might want them a little bit smaller than this. Sweet fantasy, baby. Jazzy, how did everything go the other day? Alright, so we're gonna add our beets. We're gonna be baking our beets with our sweet potatoes. So Jazzy, we made the cats and dog. We made the animals a, that's what we were talking about. A, TikTok. 5:05 p.m. Oh, okay, good. I thought it was way late. I always think it's like way later. But you're like 12 hours. Well, not quite 12 hours. 11 hours, because we had our daylight savings time. More time and school is fun. Oh, you like school? That's good. Is my menu not working? There we go. So right now we have pecan baked oats in the oven. Well, they're baking. We're getting nice red hands. Did I miss anything? I'm so sorry if I did. No, I didn't. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm like stuffy in the mornings. It's annoying. And of course, like my nose is like slightly running. And I really need to like blow my nose, but I've got red hands. And calling me baby. Thank you. No, I gotta like blow it. Thank you though. You can keep that there. Alright, let me wash my hands really quick to blow my nose. We're also going to be making a crock pot. Sorry, guys. Okay, I feel better. Whew. So have you gotten everything squared away that you needed to get squared away then, Jazzy? Alright. Let's get our sweet potatoes. Oh god. We've got red onion too. I'm not gonna, well, maybe I will cook the red onion. Yeah, we'll cook the red onion. So I don't know, like I'm really excited about this salad. Again, it is beets, sweet potato. We're gonna have red onion, and we're gonna be topping that on top of arugula and spinach. So it's nothing too crazy. I'm also going to add some feta. You can add walnuts if you want. Or any kind of nut really, but I'm not gonna do nuts in mine. I think we're just gonna leave it as is because, not that I don't want nuts in mine, but we're already doing pecan pie inspired oats, so and you know this salad's really good because you can have it warm, you know, and warm up your veggies each time, or you can have it cold, which I'm probably gonna do. I'm just gonna have them cold. I'm just waiting for a few things to... What about these nuts? That's right, these nuts. Don't ever be sorry. This one looks kind of gross. Ain't calling me baby. Alright, I'll do this one. These nuts. I should get a sound alert with the D's nuts. I feel like if I do that, everybody's gonna play that one all the time. Hopefully the cats are also adjusting to your life there. That's the one thing. I would be terrified to transport any of my animals in an airplane. My parents, they drove cross country with my dogs when they came back to New York from California, just because flying would have been wicked expensive. So they did the drive, and apparently they were really good. I'm really nervous because, and I am gonna be recording Nora's trip when we go to Maine, because she's coming to Maine with us. Huh, little girl. No, you're not getting any sweet potato. This isn't carrots. You think it's carrots, but it's sweet potato. But yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit of her recording, and we'll put that on TikTok. All right, we're gonna do one more sweet potato. A little bit of sand up in the sun. Like, this song is like the definition of all the 90s babies' names. 80s, 90s. Like, I feel like everybody has the name Jessica, Mary. I mean, older than that too, but... Clap my hands up and clap your hands twice. Mm-hmm. By my side. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you guys if you're lurking. I know it's pretty early or late for some of you. You got shit to do. I get it. So yeah, oh my god. Okay, but I've been having the worst, like, random ass, not all of them are bad dreams, but they're just the weirdest fucking dreams lately. So I had this one dream the other day that I was on a game show with my old coworker. Like, what the fuck? You know what? Might as well just cut up this last sweet potato. I'm leaving some room because we're going to be doing the onion on there too. And then this is going to go at the same degree in the oven as our oats. So that's at 350 degrees. And we're going to bake it for about a half hour. So I like when everything cooks at the same degree. And then we're going to get our stuff ready for our soup. We're making corn chowder right in the crock pot because I don't really want to be making soup on the stove. I like the crock pot, like kind of dump and go type things. Alright, beautiful. Alright, it's cat hair. Just gonna kind of move things down just a little bit. Testicle. Alright, I think I'm gonna do just one big onion. Maybe we'll do two. I was gonna tell you guys a story, but I can't remember what it was. I'm so bad with that. Love me, Papa, paparazzi. Yeah, but man, I can't even believe that it's already freaking Monday. I feel like it was just Friday. That's okay. Life be crazy, you know? Alright, so get rid of some of the skin here. I like to take off like the outer layer of onion just in case. Have a great day at work, Dar. Thank you for coming in. Eat all the yum yums. Alright, I'm not gonna do like super thin, but I am gonna kind of like dice it a bit. Just a bit. Paparazzi. I don't want it to be like too super small, but I don't want them to be also super thick. There we go. That's perfect. So now that's gonna go right on here. I love all the color, like the deep purple. Beautiful. I'm your biggest fan, I follow you into you. Alright guys. Looks pretty good. We're gonna pop that right in the oven. Look how beautiful that is. Alright, let's pop that in the oven. It's gonna be going in for an extra 15 minutes after that is done, so let me just wipe down my board here, and then we're gonna get other stuff cut up for our soup. Gonna have a little bit of a red stain on our cutting board for a bit. That's okay. That's okay. So yeah, I like could not sleep last night. And then like when I was like trying to get myself to sleep and I was like trying to think, PK's been playing music at nighttime, like he's been playing piano music and such at nighttime, which I like. It's nice, it's soothing. And so I'm trying to like just focus on the music. I'm like, just focus on the music. Okay, listen to the piano, like whatever. And then I notice, geez, somebody is snoring so loud. And I'm like, who the fuck is snoring so fucking loud? So I'm trying to listen. It sounds like it's coming from the floor. Miss Nora was snoring, but then I go to wake her up and like make her come up by me. No, that wasn't Nora snoring. It was PK snoring. But he doesn't usually snore. Ooh, it's stinky. I think there's a skunk outside. Alright, so we've got, I like this organic micro ingredients brand. So I've got lion's mane and I've got matcha. I do want to make myself a matcha drink. We also want to get PK's, I want to get PK's coffee going. So how I do my matcha is I just take a bowl and I fill it with water. Like, not that much, but a little bit of water. And I put it in for a minute. Yeah, you were snoring. So, like, I thought it was Nora. She was also snoring. You both were snoring. And I just, like, tapped your hand and you stopped snoring. Which is unusual because when you snore, sometimes it takes me, like, fucking pushing you to, like, stop. But you don't really snore that much. Alright, so I don't have as much milk as I would have wanted in this, so I am going to add some creamer. I have collagen creamer from Javi still. Which, guys, we do still have our discounts on the Javi. So if you're interested in it, this is the collagen creamer. It's great to add. Everybody should have collagen. So I'll just add that in there. And they, again, they have rotating flavors. I can't remember what the flavor was that they rotated this last week, but I know they just added a new flavor. All right, we need to put in 11 minutes back on the clock. All right, so to our warm water, I'm going to add some of our lion's mane. Just a scoop of lion's mane. I really need to figure out what kind of drink I want to put that in when I don't want matcha. Because I do want to try to get more like collagen and more of my lion's mane in. It's good for the brain, y'all. It's good for the brain. Alright, I'm going to add a good heap of matcha. And then we're gonna whisk this. Say I'm complicated. So you don't want, so I have read that you don't want your matcha to be in like super, super boiling hot water. You want it to be warm, but you don't want it to be super boiling, I guess. All right. I'm gonna add some ice to my cup. I wanted to stir that first. I try not to add ice when I haven't stirred my creamer in, because sometimes it gets clumpy and weird. Be confident. So let's actually add this. There we go. There we go. And it should be nice and creamy. I just want to make sure there's no clumps. We should be good. Alright, let's add in our ice. And I'm just going to fill this all the way up to the top with ice. One more ice cube. That's pretty good. Gotta put my baby lock back on, because Lord knows Poe will open the freaking freezer. Alright. So now let's get our stuff ready for our corn chowder. Okay. Okay, we're making our slow cooker corn chowder. It is the first recipe in the post I posted for the dinner. Okay, so the things we need to cut up some potatoes, bell pepper, and some onion. So let me get those. So we're using yellow potatoes. We're gonna do some white onion. And then we need bell pepper, which I've got this big red bell pepper. Okay. So let me just wash off this bell pepper, and we're gonna cut it up. I'm gonna cut the bell pepper up first, and I'm just gonna dice it. Mom, get a fucking job. Alright. Alright. So, I'm just gonna dice this up. I do the top first. Just because I don't want to waste the top of the bell pepper. Like, some people just throw away the top. And I'm like, why? Why would you do that? Like, don't throw away the top. There's a lot of, like, goodness. Yes. And And I should get a bowl, but let me see. Is it like one of those just drop and go kind of sitch? Let's see. I hope it is. Those are my favorites. Come on. Fuck off, ads. Place red bell pepper and lemon juice in a half cup of corn in a small bowl. I don't understand that. Why would I be cover and refrigerate until ready to serve? Place potatoes, broth, onion, garlic, thyme, salt, pepper, remaining corn. We're just gonna put it all in there. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. I'm just gonna put it all in there. Alright, so I am just gonna spray my crock pot a little bit. Perfect. Now I'm going to add the peppers. I'm just gonna add everything in there. I'm not like doing the weird reserve thing. That's like, it wants me to do that for like the topping so that you can put the, add a little bit to the top or whatever. It's like, I don't need to do that. Just throw it all in there. I ain't looking for beautiful. The only thing is there is a spot on here that doesn't look too appetizing for me, so I am gonna peel it out of there. Oh, no. Alright, perfect. So crazy, my baby. Myself, I'm even foolish. I don't do this. Also, guys, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me in the morning because, you know, it's nice. It's nice to meal prep with other people and do stuff with people. And I appreciate all of you. Even if you're lurking, if I could be there for you in your morning or your evening, I appreciate that. Looking so crazy in love, I've been looking so crazy in love. I know it's hard, like with work and everything, it's hard for people to like chit chat. Maybe you're getting the kids ready for school. Maybe you're just waking up. Maybe you've been working for a while. Maybe you're cooking dinner, getting the kids down to bed. Whatever time zone you're in. Thank you for being here. All right, let's get some yellow potatoes peeled. I'm gonna do quite a bit. Where did I put my phone? Right here. Oh, good. I need to do 15 more minutes for my other thing. We're gonna take the oats out. How much potatoes do you use? A pound. Okay. Oh, these look beautiful. I think they're done. Yep, they're done. All right, our oats are done. Again, it didn't really cover all of it, so it looks a little wonky, but they smell amazing. They're gonna taste amazing. All right, so I'm just gonna let that go. Let's clean off our potatoes and peel them. You can keep the peel on the tomatoes, the potatoes if you want, but I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to peel them. What is it that you want? What is it that you need? And again, we're gonna do quite a bit of potatoes. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, I don't mind when people lurk because it's kind of nice. It's just like, you know, it just makes you feel a little less lonely when you're cooking. I don't know. If I'm cooking with people, right, I feel like I'm more accountable. And then I feel like it's like after I've made this food, I'm like, well, I have to eat it. I can't just like go out to eat afterwards. I made this food with everybody. I know it seems weird because I'm peeling the potatoes that I'm washing them as well, but I do want to wash them because potatoes come from the ground and, you know, they can be a little dirty. They be a little dirty hoe. No, what you want? How you gonna act? How you gonna... It is so strange. Like, who is the first people to eat these things, right? Like, eat a potato, eat tomatoes, eat, you know, fruits, and, like, obviously it's, like, trial and error, right? Because, like, you eat something and then you're like, oh, let's hope we don't die today, right? And then that just becomes, like, things people use and ingredients and stuff, and it's like there's also some things like that are like not good or like not even just not taste good, like not healthy until you cook it. So how did we learn that, you know? Like, who was the first guy that was like, maybe if I cook this I won't die? Or is it just our like, or was it just like a natural instinct, right? Like, there's a girl on TikTok, right? And she's like a foraging girly. And her whole page is like how to forage for food and not die, right? It's really educational. I personally am not going to be just foraging for food, but yeah, Darwinism. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true, right? Like, that's kind of the whole gist. You're not getting potatoes, dude. Got a little Rihanna coming up on here. I guess that can still potentially happen now, right? Like, but like, it's also so fascinating to me, like that this girl, she forages for a lot of her food. Like, of course she goes to the grocery store, she like shops and stuff too, but she will purposely eat things and like make her food around where she's like staying or like living for the time being. And like, because you know sometimes she's staying at like different places in the country or in the world, you know. And I'm just like, how do you like, obviously she does a lot of research, and you know she was I don't know, she did something with plants and stuff for her like degree, you know, and she teaches people, you know, and she tells you what's in season and what may not be in season yet, or like, you know, she actually lives in like the New England area. So like a lot of the stuff that she posts like on the regular are like around us too. Like we have those plants near us too. And I'm just like, I just don't think I have it in me to forage for some of this stuff. We're gonna have to do another potato dish next week, or do something with potatoes, because I've got a lot of, I'm gonna have a lot of yellow potatoes still, and I really don't, I try, like, I'm not the biggest potato fan, although I really try not to waste them when I buy them, because the store I shop at, Aldi, there's just some things you can't buy individually, right? Like I can't just get 6 or 7 potatoes, which I don't even know if you can get that at like a fancy, I mean, probably at a fancy grocery store too, but like they usually come in bags, and then I have a fuck ton of potatoes that I don't end up using. And like, you know, some people will be like, oh, just make french fries one night. And it's like, I don't want to. You know, it's like, I really am not like a potato fan. And that like is crazy to some people, but I just, yeah, not the biggest potato fan. Like this is 5 pounds of potatoes, this bag. This is our last potato I'm doing. Freak like me. Okay. So we've got our red onion in there, our potato. We're gonna cut up an onion. And I am gonna dice this yellow onion. Oops. Okay. That was weird. All right. We got a lot of Doja Cat playing in this playlist. Maybe that's who's inspired this playlist. She's definitely a character, you know? Oh, don't ever be sorry, Jazzy. We know you're busy. Girly Pop, you moved to a totally different country. And not just like Canada or Mexico. You moved like across the world. Like, I would never be sorry for that. Good morning, Tom. How are you, sweetheart? Tom, have you been making any yummy foods? What'd you do this weekend? Jeez Louise. Can I grab this? Thank you. But we love you too, Jazzy. We're so happy that you're happy. I'm happy you've settled down and you're getting there and you're in your new country. It's so exciting. The nice thing about today's food is that we really didn't have that much. Oh shit, I wanted to cut up some garlic. Hang on. You feel at home already? Oh, that is so nice. I'm so happy. Feels like me. Buying a house is so stressful. Have you found anything? I'm assuming you found a house, you just haven't. I will tell you, we got very lucky when we bought our house. One, we bought our house right before, like, the year before COVID really got bad. Two, yeah, Jazzy moved. She moved to Thailand. So yeah, Miss Jazzy she's doing bigger and better things. Listen, I envy her for that. I wish. I freaking wish. Maybe one day. Not to Thailand. I would want to move, like, I don't know where I'd want to live. I don't know if I could learn a new language. I mean, I could. I just don't know if I'd want to, you know? Alright, we're gonna do quite a bit of garlic. We're actually gonna do a lot of garlic, because garlic is bae. Garlic is bae, garlic is life. CIA. KKK. But yeah, I'm just so glad that you're all doing okay. But yeah, we got lucky. We definitely got lucky. Garlic is so good. Garlic is the way to my heart. Let's be completely honest here. I am a fan. A lot of the times I just get minced garlic, which I do have minced garlic, but I have fresh garlic. So, and I have fresh garlic. You got to use the fresh garlic. We got a minute on our veggies. Let me look at them. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't, like, season them or anything. You know. Is what it is. Is what it is. I didn't even put any oil or anything on them. So, there's that, guys. Can you tell I'm tired? Welcome to daylight savings. It's been a wonderful change. I'm so happy. Killing people, dying, chilling, hurting, hear them cry. Alright, let's take these out of the oven, actually. Okay. Yeah, they just got a little crispy. Ain't nothing to worry about. I'm gonna just add a little bit of olive oil now. Maybe. Is my olive oil coming out? And I'm just gonna season lightly with salt and pepper. You know what? We're gonna just pretend nothing happened. It's fine. Just a little bit of salt and pepper. But yeah, like, hey, that's what I wanted you to do. When you weren't feeling good, I wanted you to just eat garlic. That's what you're supposed to do. When you start to have like a sore throat or you're not feeling good, you just eat a little hunk of chunk of garlic. That's the reason why sometimes I'm feeling down. Oh, hang on. So yeah, we're gonna do a lot of garlic in our soup, because why the fuck not, right? Okay, everything actually looks really good. We got a lot of color on there. I'm just gonna let this cool just a little bit, and then I am gonna put it in a bowl in the fridge. And our sweet potatoes, onions, and beets are all ready for lunch. Oh, just gonna keep that like this. Perfect. One love. Yeah, we got Miss Nora. And Popo's actually laying on paperwork on the table. My paperwork, my new patient paperwork for this doctor we're seeing. You don't know if you can move to another country, even though somewhere warm would be nice. Yeah, you know, that's the one thing, like, I could. Honestly, like, with the United States, it feels like you're going to a different country when you travel, like, across the United States. So, I mean, you could just do that. But, I don't know. I would just like to not live in the United States anymore. You know? It is. It's so big. Onions are. You don't like onions? I'm so surprised, Tom. All right, I'm just gonna like roughly chop. Wait, about the height of something. Who that? Do that. Do that. I love pretty much everything. There's not many foods. I don't like pork chops. I will say that. I'm not a pork chop. I'm not a pork chop type of fan. Yeah, exactly. Like, you didn't really see your family anyway. So, like, I get that. That's like the thing is, like, I do see my family pretty often, you know? But I don't know. I wouldn't mind just like I want to like I mean, I don't know if I really want to travel that much. Like, I don't want to leave my animals. But I would like to, like, at one point in my life, I would like to travel just a little bit out of the country. Especially now that I have met so many we've met so many people, like, in different countries. I would love to just like meet all of my friends in all these different countries, you know? Yeah, and you know what? Exactly. Um, Video chatting is now like the big thing. So it's like you don't really need to see your family. Like, you can still see them without seeing them, you know what I mean? Although when my parents lived in California, they never like we didn't really video chat. We did at the beginning, and then we like kind of stopped. We were like, eh. You know, we're like, eh. I'll just call you on the phone every once in a while. I love traveling, but it's best part of the year when it's a vacation. Yeah. The cost of living is so low, we can afford to travel more. Oh, I'm so jealous. Janet, good morning. Yeah, exactly. Well, that is true. I think my parents get annoyed with my eye rolls. Thailand is so cheap. Yeah, I mean, like, and like, that's the thing is, like, it is so expensive to live in the United States. And Canada is not cheap either. Because, like, I kind of like, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of places that are not cheap, right? Um, but you know, yeah, we're adding a shit ton of garlic, guys. Oh shit. Well, I don't know where that went. That's okay. One year work in Finland and you could live 10 years with that money in Thailand. Yeah, exactly. That see that would be the nice thing if I were like to do something like that, but you know, apparently I just want to live to work. I will post a condor tour. Well, Jazzy, you're just, you know, I'm going to have to visit you now. I was planning on visiting you in Florida, but now I'm going to have to visit you in Thailand. And I expect you to be an expert once I get over there. Salary is low in Thailand. Yeah. All right. I would say that's pretty good. Good bite. Because I will add a little bit more with garlic powder. Janik, did you make any yummy foods this weekend? Did anybody make any yummy foods this weekend? I made cookies this weekend. Oh. Let me go give PK his coffee this morning. Here you go. I just gotta go blow my nose again, guys. Hang on. I don't know if it's just me, but when I was a kid growing up, my mom like refused to buy certain things. She refused to buy like tissues, right? She was like, you don't need tissues. There's paper towels and there's toilet paper, right? Which to me now, thinking as like an adult, I'm like, why would you say that or do that? Because toilet paper and stuff is like wicked freaking expensive. And now as an adult, I buy tissues and it's like the best thing in the world. I love adult money. I love being an adult. The only debt we had was our home. Amen. Oh, of course you have to have an emergency batch of cookies. What kind of cookies? Almond croissant style ones? Ooh, that sounds delicious. Lots of Finnish people go somewhere where it's cheaper when they get to their retirement. Yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of like old people here too. All right, we've got garlic, onion, red pepper, um, potatoes. What else do I need in here? Okay, we're going to. We got to make more milk. Okay, I need frozen corn. Okay, I actually do need 2 bags, so that's good. Right, because how many ounces does it say? 32? Perfect. All right, love you. Thank you so much for being here, Jazzy. All right, guys, so we're going to pop in our corn. Just some frozen corn. Yeah, I had made, excuse me. So what ended up happening was this one is really frozen. That's okay. It's okay, we're gonna still use it. So I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying, guys? I gotta move you a little bit. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh, yes, the cookies that I made. So I made cookies because I had a really, really, really ripe banana. And I'm like, oh, I don't know what I want to make. I don't want to make like banana bread with just one banana. So I was like, so let's make cookies. So I added my banana to my cookies. And then I had chocolate chips and I had... What else did I put in them? Oh, I put caramel pieces in there. All right, beautiful. Let's give this a little bit of a stir. Let's add our seasonings now. There is like a Finnish village in Spain because people move there when it way cheaper than village, like early 2000s that happened. Yeah. You know, it's so funny because there's like a lot of people where that would happen, where they would move and then like, you know, because it's like the retirement and such, it does get kind of pricey. All right, so we've got pepper. We're going to do some salt. We're going to do, I don't want to do a ton of salt, just a little bit of salt. There's still salt in our veggie broth. So just a pinch of salt. We're going to do garlic and onion powder. I know we added garlic, but fresh garlic, but we're also going to add garlic powder because the fuck, why not? And onion powder. Add a little bit of thyme. I'm going to add a little bit of parsley because why not? Perfect. All right, I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing in this? I'm gonna give this a nice, good, yummy stir. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more liquid. Maybe just a little bit of water. We are going to add cream, aka milk. All right, let's see. We don't have to add the milk till later anyway. And what I'll do is I will blend this. Just a light blend. I still want there to be like big chunks of like the pepper and the corn and the potato. So I'll do a light blend. Plus, I don't want to blend too much in this crock pot because of this liner on here. So we'll do what we can. All right. So next thing's next that we're going to do. Let's get that shit out of the way. So this, I'm going to put this on a medium heat in the crock pot. says high for 4 hours. So medium heat, because I have high, medium, and low on this thing. I'll let it go for like 6 hours on medium heat. So I'll start it at like 10. Okay. Let's cut up our breakfast and give some to PK. I'm going to put his in a bowl. Just because I have one right here. Getting late. Just news about a town and village in Minnesota that is named Sumo. And there is 200 Finnish people living there. It's Finnish descent as is what Finland's called. Oh. Well, how convenient. I'm going to give him both sides. I want to try that a little bit, though. All right. Let's try our pecan pie. Oh, good. Pecan pie oats. I really like it. All right, that's going in the fridge. All right, next, we're going to put our sweet potatoes and beets in a bowl. So let's do that. Should fit in this. I think it'll fit in this. Got a lot of Rihanna playing here today. I ain't mad. A lot of Doja Cat, a lot of Rihanna. Rihanna, how do you say her name? I'll never say it right. 60s and 70s, there was 3,000 Finnish people that moved to Minnesota. That is a lot. It's random. I feel like that is so random. Like, to go anywhere in the world, you pick Minnesota and Michigan, but hey, pop off, queen. That's probably why I never hear anything come out of, like, those states. I mean, that's kind of cool, though. All right. What I'm doing next, after I put this away, I want to make milk. I gotta make milk for our soup later. Okay. And I need to, so let's clean our milk jug here. That's true. Also, like, I also feel like that makes sense because they've kind of added their own, like, Finnish pizzazz in some of those places. And, like, you can tell in, like, some of the shops and stuff. Some people own shops that, like, kind of remind me of something that would be in Finland. As if I really know what Finland would look like. There's also, like, a town in Michigan that is like, looks like Germany or whatever. Could just be total coincidence, I don't know, but you know what? It's just like New York City. Like New York City has a lot of different places and different boroughs, and there's a reason why there's like Chinatown and there's like a lot of different just like sectors, right? Where there's a spot where there's like a lot of people that are Italian. There's a spot where there's like a lot of Irish and all this stuff in New York City. It's kind of cool. Alright, very good. Get that out of the way. Alright. Just trying to clean some stuff because we're going to be making milk. And I also... There we go. I also want to make my one dish, my one thing, my lemon ginger shots. Yeah. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Might as well move somewhere where you're already familiar with the climate, right? Minnesota. Minnesota. That's funny. That's kind of cool, though. I don't know, Tom. You think you want to move to Minnesota when you get older? I mean, honestly, like... Again, I think it's random, but maybe... Obviously, there are reasons why people move where they move, right? Just move to Minnesota, bro. That's so funny. So funny, yet so random. Alright guys, I'm almost done washing my dishes, then we can make our milk. I'm gonna make milk. I'm gonna make our lemon ginger shot. Which you guys have seen me make both of those things a million times, but why not another millionth in one? And then I don't think I need to make anything else after that. We'll see. I don't think so. Oh, I gotta make a vinaigrette, but that's fine. Summer is coming, so I'm definitely going to be making like a strawberry vinaigrette dressing. Just sounds so good. All right, let me get my blender. Look at this. See, this song had twerking in it. I feel like people think like twerk is like a newer, new age type word, and it's like, no. Twerk has been a thing for like years. These young kids thinking that they doing something and they ain't. All right. Put that in the fridge. Lunch is done. Dinner is in the crock pot, almost done. And breakfast is done. Look at us go, guys. I love getting prepped. There's something that just feels so good about back in the Middle Ages, been around for years. Exactly. Chisel, how are you doing? George, good morning. Oh, George, you're too sweet. How have you been? Did I see that you were streaming also on TikTok, my man? Chisel, good morning. What time is it there for you? Right now it's about 7:15 in the morning here. We're about to make some milk. We've already made breakfast, which was pecan pie inspired oats. It's 6 a.m. for George. Oh, it's p.m. for you. Well, there you go. All right, so I'm going to do water. That's about 5 cups of water right there. So we're going to add our oats. I'm making oat milk for anyone just joining in. Pecan pie inspired oats. We did a beet and sweet potato salad for lunch. And lastly, we've got our crock pot corn chowder that we prepped, but we haven't started yet. This song makes you giggle. This song is fun. You ready? I actually am not a fan of this song. I used to love it as a kid, but I like over listened to it. All right, so I like my milk extra milky, milky, right? So for 6 cups of water, you could do 1.5 cups of oats, but I do closer to 2 cups of oats because why the fuck? Alrighty, we've got our water, we've got our oats. I'm just gonna do a little bit of vanilla. Just that. Perfect. A little bit of vanilla. We're gonna do a little bit of salt. You can add whatever sweetener you want. I add maple syrup because I like maple syrup. That's what I usually add. Pedicure on my toes. Do you like to cook, Chisel? Maybe it gets the adrenaline going, but never liked this song that much. This one with Kesha, I like Kesha. I like it because it's so hype, you know? All right, now we're going to add some maple syrup. Again, use whatever sweetener you want. You can do honey, agave, whatever you want. I do. I don't really go on, I don't post as much on TikTok as I should. I used to post a lot more. And I gotta figure out how to stream on there while I'm streaming the TikTok or Twitch. So you don't need to go very long when you're doing your oat milk because then it gets slimy. You don't want to be slimy. Don't be slimy. That ish is gross. I just kind of give it a few blends to make sure it's definitely all good. So many, I know. I do have a lot of social medias. I got to get better about posting on social media. That's my issue. I kind of fell off the bandwagon this new year. I used to be a lot better. I do, oh wait, we're going to keep this out because we're going to make our... Bring me back to MSN. Yeah, right? I had AOL. I like was one of those girls who like would change my AIM, my AIM messenger or whatever. I'd make it like song lyrics or some shit. And I remember one time I was trying to like message my crush from school. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing, bruh? So this is a milk strainer. Honestly, I have it linked in my Amazon. as seen on stream. If you're interested, you can look at that on the About Me section. A lot of people like some of the tools I have in my kitchen. If there's something in the kitchen that you are like, oh, I want to get that, let me know. I can add it on there if you don't already see it. Obviously, if you have something that you can support local, prefer you to do that. Yeah, I tried to message my crush once on AIM, and I was like, I messaged them with like song lyrics, and I thought they knew who I was when I was like talking to them, and they're like, who is this? Why are you sending me song lyrics? It's like, oh, just kidding. You want to get PK? Booty up. That's the way we like to walk. Round and round. Alright. We had 2 Keshas in a row. I gotta wash this out. I thought that there was original poems, but no, they're copying lyrics, yeah. Oh yeah. I didn't make my own poems, no way. And there we go, guys. We've now just made milk. We made milk in such little time. So now I'm just gonna wash this so that I can make my lemon ginger shots. We're getting everything done today. We've done dishes. We've made breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you know what? They were all really easy. That's what I'm looking for, is easy, cheap. Who has time to just cook in the morning, you know? Like, or cook on a weeknight, you know? I am much less likely to cook on a weeknight than any other night. Although I don't like to cook on the weekends either. So it's kind of nice. Like, I cook like Monday and Tuesday, and then I don't really cook for the rest of the week. Sundays we just kind of make like easy stuff. Like, I'll make like grilled cheese, or I'll do quesadillas. Sometimes I'll do like a fish. We've been really into like these like noodles from Aldi. Oh wait, is that the outside? That's the outside. We're good. Whoa. Outrageous, outrageous. I know, I cray, bro. I cray. So yeah, this is why I stream my Monday mornings, even though I wake up at the ass crack of fucking dawn. Because I like to get my shit done. Then I don't have to worry, like, at least the dinner lasts usually like a couple of nights. So, and I cook on Tuesday nights, so I've got Monday night, Tuesday night, and Wednesday night typically done. Thursday, maybe I can make it slide, you know? But usually can't go much longer than that. Get it on. Oh. All right. There's our oat milk, y'all. Perfect. Exactly. We just flowing through the days of the week. Again, I just like don't want to cook, you know, like on the weekdays. I'm much more likely to eat healthy and not eat out if I have everything prepared. All right, thank you for the lurk, Tom. I appreciate you. All right, we gotta get some lemons up in her. All right, so we've got 2 lemons that we're doing. Get it, oh, get it, oh. Okay, beautiful. There's our 2 lemons. We're gonna do a big chunk today of garlic. This, or not garlic, I'm so sorry. Ginger. And I'm just gonna wash it real nice and good. Look how gigantic this fucking piece is. It's a body. Baby. Alright, so we got our ginger up in there. Oh, my shit never works. It's like, PK is like the only one that can like make it work for some fucking reason. My stream elements, I've redone all of them too. I don't know. I don't know. It's like, yeah, we only like PK, guys. So right now, I am making a lemon ginger shot. We've already made the whole menu. So right now we're making a lemon ginger shot. And basically, it's, as it sounds, lemon. I do 2 lemons. I do a lot of ginger. And I do turmeric, black pepper, a little bit of cayenne pepper. We get some apple cider vinegar up in there. It's a good morning lift the lunch. It's a good morning time like refresher. It gets you started. Apparently it's supposed to help with cravings. I don't know if that's really that true. From the back, you can see it from the back. I know, he does get special treatment. It sets to mods only. The fuck? Oh, I gotta fix that. Like, the fuck? It wasn't at one point. Alright, whatever. I gave it lunch. Okay. We're looking good. I do also try to finish cooking. Ben booty, bitch. Thank you. I hope that scared other people. It didn't scare me. Sorry, Jai. Sorry, not sorry. Alright, we're gonna get a lot of turmeric in there. There we go. Get some cayenne. I don't need a lot, but just a little bit. You like a spicy. We like a lunch. Alright, we're gonna get a little bit of black pepper up in there. Activate that. And I don't need salt, but I do need... Now remember, this does not taste the best. Shake your apple cider vinegar, girl. Shake it, shake it, shake it. You prefer sexy back? Yeah. This song's definitely interesting. Alright, I'm doing probably about a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. Then I'm going to do 3.5, 4 cups of water. Had that lunch. Yeah, this is just a random playlist that Spotify created for me. Thank you. You know what? I appreciate that. Guys, I've almost drank like a whole like big thing of water. We had matcha this morning. Sheesh. I'm going to be peeing all morning long. My job's going to be like, the fuck you going to the bathroom so much for? I'll just lie. I'll be like, I got a UTI, bro. I got the UTI. I don't even want to joke about that. I probably will get one. I'm joking about it. Should've known better than to mess with me harder. Alright. Let's blend this bad boy up. This one you can blend for as long as you need. Beautiful. But never ever ever I wouldn't be out singing this song. It's a little wet right there. Are you new here? Yeah. Chisel, thank you so much for that follow, my friend. We stream every Monday morning. I'm on Eastern Standard Time, New York. We stream every Sunday morning, usually around 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Monday morning around 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, when else do I stream, guys? Tuesday night around 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here, Chisel. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, my friend. We'll see you later. All right, guys. But if they love you until it hurts. Have a good evening, my friend. All right, so I got this nice big jug. We like our jugs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of strain this out here a little bit. On it. Now you really should drink this on an empty stomach, but I've already eaten a little bit and I do want to take this, so I'm still going to. But now you wanna be set free. Kind of just like push it out a little bit. We love meeting new people. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the people lurking and twerking and working and getting ready for bed, waking up, doing whatever you got to do. Love starting my days with you guys. Exactly. At least my mod's got your back. Wait. I need to throw this away first. Glad he could be of service. He's a lifesaver over here. All right. Trick. I said what I said. All right, beautiful. Look at all that stuff we've done today. We did a lot. Much needed, though. Much needed. Again, I like easy, budget-friendly meals that are quick, easy to prep, things like that. And, like, if you don't have time to do this in the morning, like on a Monday morning, or you don't want to wake up this early, or whatever have you, right? No worries. You can prep things, you know? You don't have to cook everything. You can just, like, literally put everything in, like, like my baked oats recipe, right? You can do all of the dry ingredients and all the wet ingredients and just add them and when you're ready to cook it, bake it in the oven. You can, for the salad, get all the veggies and everything prepped and ready. You don't even have to cook it, or you can cook it like I did today. Then you've got everything ready for your salad for the whole week. So it's worth it. And then same with like, you know, I love crock pot meals. I think crock pot meals are just like the way to go, especially on weeknights. All right, cheers, y'all. This is going to be nasty. Why is it so spicy? Ugh. Sure is spicy, man. It's okay. That's the way it's supposed to be. All right. So y'all, we did that. We did it. It's 7:35. Good morning, Silver Fox. How are you, sweetheart? Silver Fox, is it morning time for you? Spicy is good. That's right. Spicy means it's working, right? I'm just doing a little bit of dishes. We made a lot today, guys. I couldn't have done it without you. So for breakfast, we had our pecan pie oats. I'm going to actually get it out for you guys. It was very good. It wasn't like overly sweet, which is what I like. I don't like my oats. I don't like morning breakfast to be like so sweet. I feel like I'm going to get a friggin' cavity, you know? That little bitch, she a rebel. All right, we'll let that soak. All right, let me show you what we made. So we did here's our pecan pie oats. We had some already. So that was our breakfast that we made. And then we also, the nice thing about those oats too, guys, they're high fiber, high protein. Here is our sweet potato and roasted sweet potato, beets, and onion. We do have one more thing we have to make, guys. I almost forgot. We did make our lemon ginger shots. We made oat milk this morning. We also have in our crock pot, it's not finished, but we started our vegetarian corn chowder. Everything's off. We need to make a vinaigrette, guys. My sciatica is bothering me today. Oh no. Sitting at work, having your morning coffee? Hell yeah. You on the East Coast? We're here on the East Coast. All right. All right, let's make our vinaigrette. We're going to use a pickle jar. Because I've got a pickle jar. Might as well. All right, so super easy. Motherfucker down, down, down. We're going to do some olive oil. Just a tiny hair more. I also need to pour more olive oil in my olive oil spout. So let's get that. Baby tonight. I like to do this over the sink because I do have a tendency to spill olive oil all over the fucking place. Perfect. That giant thing of olive oil is gone. I do use olive oil a lot. Apparently, though, they do say, like, if you're going to get olive oil, because apparently there's not enough olive trees in the world. So, like, olive oil, it'll say extra virgin olive oil, and that's it. But if there's more than one place listed on there of how they've sourced it, apparently it could also be vegetable oil. They don't have to list it. So I don't know how true or accurate that is. It's just something I learned on TikTok, so take that with a grain of salt. So apparently if you get olive oil and it's only sourced from one place, you're more likely to be 100% extra virgin olive oil. But who the hell can afford that, right? All right, that can go in there. This can go in there. All right. So we've got our olive oil in there. We're going to do a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm going to do a little bit of honey. Going to make it a little bit sweet. So we've got our salt, pepper. Ooh, that was kind of a lot of pepper. That's okay. I like reusing jars because we're also going to do a little bit of vinegar. Yeah, Mondays do suck. Agreed. It's all right, though. Once we get past Monday, shouldn't be so bad. Okay. This is really strong, this vinegar, so we're going to add quite a bit of honey. Come on. This thing sounds like it's farting. Let's go, Mr. Honeyman. We're also going to add a little bit of water to thin this out. Okay, let's see. There's so much honey in here, but you can't tell because it's like not coming out. Okay, that should be good. We'll let that buddy go upside down. Let's get some water to thin this out. Let's see if I need to add anything else. You love honey? Me too. I am a honey fan for sure. All these recipes are already on Discord. Tomorrow's recipes are already on Discord, y'all. Make it. So this is just like a, let's see. Okay, we did olive oil, balsamic, honey. Oh, she does add Dijon. Let's add a little bit of Dijon then. Hi, Miss Penny. Miss Penny drinking her water. Without you. Oh. She's trying to like see if there's any scraps for food. Okay, that's good enough. Best thing now is probably put it this. And there we have it. That's our dressing for our salad, guys. That's what we needed to make. Honey is great. Like, okay, so that's the thing. Like, some people ask me, and I finally figured it out. Like, when do you use honey and when do you use maple syrup, right? I use honey a lot for, like, dressings and, like, savory that you want to add a little bit of sweetness to. That's what I use honey for. Maple syrup is where I substitute that for a lot of, like, actual sweetener. So, like, I use maple syrup in cookies and brownies and oat milk and, you know, things like that. So that's more of like when I want an actual sweetener. So like my oats, I use maple syrup. I don't use honey. Not like you can't. I prefer it that way. So we don't have Great Gherkin Dill Spears, but we do have a nice yummy vinaigrette, which I do want to taste. Ooh, that's actually really good. So this will be actually perfect for our beet salad. Perfect, guys. Perfect. See? All right, y'all. It is 7:45 here in New York, and I got to get ready for work. I desperately need a shower. I should probably wash my hair, but I'm probably not gonna wash my hair till tomorrow because I'm a lazy bitch. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for being here today. Let's go to the ending screen. Thank you for being here today. Let's take a quick peeky weeky week. Hello, Twitch. Let's see if anybody's on. We'll go raid. See. Tomp's on. Let's go say hi to Tomp. Whoops. So we're gonna go say hi to Tomp, guys. If you don't know Tomp, he's such a sweet guy. Go say hi to him. He's playing Fortnite. Make sure to eat, drink something healthy today. Get some water in. Eat a fruit, a vegetable, maybe both if you have it. I don't care. I'm not your mom. All right. Love you guys so very much. Thank you for coming on in. I will see you tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time if you make it. If not, the VODs will be eventually posted at some point in time. But love you guys. Thank you for being here. I love hanging